Well, 21.2 is 17.1. And I'm so glad I got to test out this workout about a month ago. It is the hardest CrossFit workout I think I've ever done. And I've done this workout 5 times total, 5 times. And that is 4 times more than I'd ever want to do a workout like this. In 2017, I did it on the Friday that it came out. I also repeated it on Monday and improved my score a little bit. That night, if you remember, CrossFit had an issue with the online system and they allowed you to submit scores Tuesday night. So I woke up Tuesday morning and I redid it. So this is the 5th time because I did try it out again 4 weeks ago. So in thinking about my attempt today, my 5th attempt at this workout, and an improvement from testing it even 4 weeks ago, I thought I would talk about my strategy, how I prepared for this workout, how I warmed up, what my mentality was as I was going into this grueling workout. At the same time, I will have the video playing behind us here. So to jump into this, I was really excited to hear the announcement last night because it's a familiar workout. I wasn't afraid of whatever Dave Castro was gonna share. I'm always nervous though. I'm always a bit anxious about what's coming, but not afraid anymore. I can do anything that he sends out to us. But now I'm thinking, this is a workout that I know, and I love doing a workout that's familiar and not totally unfamiliar. For example, last week in 21.1, wall walks and double unders, totally unfamiliar. So I did the workout one time, and that was a really good way to understand how that workout went so that when I did it again, man, it felt so much better the second time. Well, this workout, I know it and I've done it a few times, and again, I tested it a few weeks ago. As I began to prepare for the workout today, I tried to get a good night's sleep last night. I tossed and turned a bit, so I didn't get the best sleep I've ever gotten. And in checking my Whoop this morning, I was not in the green. I wish I was in the green. I was in the green last week, but I was in the yellow, which means that I was moderately recovered. It was like a normal training day. I mean, the open is a workout on a training day for me. So after the open workout, I actually went on with my training session and did all the other things that were on my list. But I did approach the morning with a bit of excitement, anticipation for this particular workout, knowing that it is just so incredibly challenging. And it shouldn't be. In my mind, it's just dumbbell snatches and burpees. It's not that bad. But if you've done it, you know it's tough. It's just really tough. So let's talk about what I prepared for breakfast. I went with my Old Faithful. This is what I eat almost every morning. I've got 4 to 6 scrambled eggs. And the reason I say 4 to 6 is I've got 2 full eggs and about 4 egg whites, and I use a carton of egg whites to add to my eggs. So I've got a standard breakfast, about 6 scrambled eggs, 2 of them are egg whites, 2 of them are egg yolks, the rest are egg whites. And then I also had about a full sweet potato that I broiled, which is also delicious. Had my green smoothie, and if you follow me, you know my green smoothie has frozen spinach, a couple of strawberries, and mostly water. Took a standard dose of creatine, which I do every morning. That's nothing unusual about that. And that's how I like to prepare for an open workout. And even in the CrossFit Games, it's just a normal breakfast. So there's nothing new being introduced into my system. I feel good, drink standard coffee. I start with a bulletproof coffee in the morning, and then I have a couple more cups of coffee throughout the day. Kind of standard plan. At about noon, so I ate breakfast at 9 a.m. and I knew I was going to do the workout at 1 p.m. So at about noon, I had a solid glass of water, and about 12:15 I had a decent sized banana, standard banana. Not a huge banana, not a small banana, like a standard sized banana. I wanted to have that bit of carbohydrates running through my system, but nothing too heavy. As I got to the gym, other people were doing the workout, and I went and cheered people on because it's super fun to cheer people on who are just in the depths of suffering. So cheered everyone on, and I started doing my own warm-up. My standard warm-up begins with crossover symmetry. I go through a shoulder warm-up with crossover symmetry. Whether I'm at the gym using theirs or in my garage, I have a crossover symmetry system in my garage. Happy to answer any questions about any of this in the comments below. So if you have a question, don't hesitate to leave a comment or message me, jason@jasongrubb.com. Real simple. So crossover symmetry starts it out, and then I grab a band to warm up my hips. I do some side steps with that band around my knees, side steps, down, side steps back, forward steps down, forward steps back, all kind of warming up my hips. I do some air squats with that band as well. The whole goal in warming up that squat is that I almost do squats in every day. And I want to have that warm. And I also want to do kind of a standard warm up, preparing my body for this particular workout. And I am not necessarily squatting in this workout, but when I jump on that box, I'm trying to stay as low as possible in a squat to minimize the amount of energy I'm spending when I do burpee box jump overs. So I do some squat warming up. Jumped on the assault bike, spent about 5 minutes on there, nice and easy. Then I did a little bit of a sprint just to get the heart rate going. Now I'm starting to get sweaty. Set up a box, practiced a couple of burpees, and then jumping onto the box. Then I practiced just some box jump overs, then some burpee box jump overs, kind of getting the whole system revved up and going. I did single arm deadlifts with a light dumbbell, about 5 of those per arm. Then I did some single arm pressing overhead with that 30-pound dumbbell as well. Grabbed the 50-pound dumbbell, practiced 8 or 10 dumbbell snatches just to kind of get the engine going. And this is all about 10 minutes before I'm planning to start my workout. Set up my camera, finished cheering people on. They're all done. Now they're starting to clear out. And jump on the assault bike again just to get that heart rate going. I want to feel sweaty when I start this workout. As I'm looking at the screen right now, we just passed around my set of 40, where I did take a break at rep 25. So let's talk about my strategy for this workout, since I just took a break on that rep number 25. My thought was, in order to beat my time, the time I got a few weeks ago was 13:04, which is a decent time. That was well over a minute PR from the last time I did it, so that felt pretty good. I'm older, still getting stronger, and that's awesome. So my strategy jumping into this thing was to move just a bit faster. I, in my mind, think of this as a burpee workout. It's 75 burpees for time. I just happen to have 150 dumbbell snatches mixed in there. On the first 10 dumbbell snatches, I really wanted to get moving. I wanted to let it rip, have a rhythm, but get moving quickly and go right into the burpees while they feel good. So the first set of 15 burpees, I knew they would feel good. Go unbroken on the set of 20 dumbbell snatches, move quickly through those, have a decent pace through that second set of burpees. On the 30s, same thing, decent pace, no breaks yet. Then into the 15 burpee box jump overs. And after the 30s is when I felt the fatigue starting to kick in. So I slowed down my burpee box jump overs a little bit, but I try to think on those burpee box jump overs that I'm hopping up onto the box, step, drop, trying to minimize the amount of time my feet are standing on the ground in front of the box. The more time I spend there, the more time adds up over a total of 75 reps. If I spend an extra second standing on the box or standing in front of the box, that's gonna cost me 75 seconds in this total workout. You might have just seen I had a no rep on a burpee box jump. I actually slightly tripped as I was coming off the box, touched my hand on the box, and that is a no rep. I went back around, redid the burpee box jump over, which is a bummer. I mean, that cost me 3 or 4 seconds and just a little bit of fatigue in doing that extra burpee box jump over, but it was a legit no rep, so I've got to do that. Taking a look at the screen again, chalking up, I'm getting ready for my set of 50. I'm feeling awful at this point, and so is everybody doing the workout at this point. It literally doesn't matter how much you rest. It's never getting better. You need like 3 minutes of rest to start feeling better, so you might as well just go. You might as well just pick up the dumbbell and make it happen. As I'm working through these dumbbell snatches, I decide that I'm gonna go unbroken on this thing. And This was not the plan. My plan, going back to my plan, 30 reps unbroken, 15 burpee box jump overs. On the 40s, break at 20. That was my plan. I broke at 25, which was fine. I felt good, broke at 25, took a couple of breaths, and then did 15 more, no problem. On my set of 50, as I started, I was like, I'm just gonna go unbroken here. And I get to my 20th rep, and I'm like, I'm gonna go unbroken. My 21st rep, I set it down. I literally had the thought on the 20th rep, I'm going unbroken. On my 21st rep, my brain was like, the hell you're going unbroken? Nope. I took a break here. This is a good break. This cost me some time, but it made this next set of 29 dumbbell snatches better. And I made a deal in my head. Going back to my strategy was to break up the 50s, 20, 20, 10. That was my plan. Short breaks, quick breaks. Instead, in the middle of the workout, I think I feel better than I do. I do 21, take a longer break than I want, and decide I've got to go 29 and just get this thing done. Because now I'm just thinking about the mental game, the grit it takes, the games I play in my head as I'm working through a workout like this. After I took the break, after 21 reps on 50, I thought to myself, like, I cannot set this dumbbell down. And I was dying. I wanted to put the dumbbell down so bad and just breathe. So exhausted. But the deal I made in my head was, look, if you can get to 50 on these dumbbell snatches unbroken, you do not have to go completely crazy on the final burpee box jump overs. The other part that was going on in my head is I knew I wouldn't be able to go absolutely ham on those last burpee box jump overs. My tank is empty at this point. I didn't feel that great today. It doesn't matter. This workout just tears you apart no matter what. So now it's time to get these burpees done. I took a quick break there, maybe 3 or 4 breaths before I got going. And then on this last set of 15, I give it a good push just to get through this last set. It is so stinking hard right here. But again, I'm thinking about my rhythm. Up on the box, step, step, drop. Up on the box, step, step, drop. On these burpees, I'm let's see, on this side, I'm up with my left leg because I'm turning in the same direction. Up with my left leg, step, step, drop. Up with my right legs, step, step, drop. Standard procedure. I am working my way through here. I have no idea what the time is. I just want to beat 13 minutes. I want to beat my time from a couple of weeks ago. And I am just about able to do that. Last couple of reps here. There it is. The pain. The pain is so awful. We're just gonna let myself just die right there. So I talked about breakfast, standard eating before an event like this. I don't want my stomach to be a problem through this workout. Talking about prepping, getting warm on a workout like this where the heart rate is just gonna go through the roof. I want to be pretty sweaty by the time I start this workout. And not sweaty because I'm nervous, sweaty because I'm really warm. I'm really ready to go. And I did that. Strategy, my plan, unbroken a little faster this time on my snatches, on the 10s, the 20s, the 30s. Step, step, drop, consistency on the burpees. That was my plan. I deviated from the plan slightly when I went 25 and 15 on the set of 40 instead of 20 and 20. I think that's fine. I felt pretty good, but I knew I needed to take a break so I didn't blow up. That was fine. I also did get a no rep in the set of 40 where I didn't touch the dumbbell on the ground, so I had to do an extra rep there. Again, that's fine, just cost me a little time, couple of seconds. Okay, got to the set of 50. My plan was 20, 20, 10. I just looked at the clock and I knew I wanted to bust through the set of 50 faster. I wanted to get like 12:30 is kind of the target time I was going for. And I knew I needed to really blast if I could. Set the dumbbell down at 21, took a lot of breaths, but that did allow me to get 29 done. It was a slight deviation from my plan, but not a huge deviation. Then I got to the burpees, just went for it, and then I laid on the ground and poured sweat like just pure death for, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes. That's how I improved My score, it's only 10 extra seconds from when I tested it a month ago, but 10 seconds in this workout is forever. And if I didn't have that couple of stumbles, probably would have improved it by about 20 seconds. So the question is, will I redo this workout on Monday? We'll see. If you enjoy content like this and want to be notified when I produce more content, be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. And go ahead and hit that little reminder so that'll let you know when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for being a part of this journey. I appreciate it. See you next time.